This is Just That Dude, and this is Just That TV. Okay, so I am back with How to Get Away with Murder, episode 11, She Hates Us. I'm gonna like break this up into parts because it really wasn't all that much to talk about, but it was just a lot of choppy shit. So I'm gonna just try to break this all up or whatever and just try to sweep through everything because I'm tired and I need to go to sleep. So the show opens up with, you got a young little Bonnie, a young strapping Frank, and a pregnant ass Annalise. They all sitting there talking or whatever. You got Bonnie and Frank and some other people. They like interns or whatever, you know, just how the kids are doing now. She was doing the same shit back in the day. And they all sitting around the table or whatever talking and shit. Annalise she was throwing up in the bathroom. She comes out of the bathroom, goes to the kitchen, starts talking to Sam or whatever, talking about, you know, how she's just tired. You know, she says that she thinks the baby is dead because she's been sick or whatever like that, you know. Sam kind of talking to her like, girl, shut the fuck up, baby ain't dead, like, what you talking about, like, you'll be alright, girl, don't even worry about it. So, you know, he kind of giving her some encouraging little words or whatever, then he goes off to work. Frank up in there flirting with hoes and shit as usual, you know. Bonnie's sitting there looking all stupid. And then fucking Annalise in her office preparing for the case because she got to go to Cleveland about this little case or whatever like that. And Bonnie come in, you know, doing her Bonnie usual. I call it sucking ass. I honestly believe Bonnie just be... And it's probably because, you know, Annalise helped her out or whatever like that with, you know, the shit that's going on in her past. But she still be sucking ass too much for my motherfucking good. Like, I don't give a fuck. Fuck her. So, she came in or whatever. Annalise was, you know, Annalise all stressed out because of this baby or whatnot. So, Bonnie was like, you know, it helps if you lay on your side. So she laid on her side or whatever. And, you know, they was just talking, you know, chatting or whatever like that. Yeah, so Annalise went over to the doctor. Her and Sam went to the doctor to check up on the baby. Everything was good or whatever. The doctor gave Annalise the okay because Annalise got to go, like I said, Annalise got to go to Cleveland because she's doing this case about this guy. I don't remember what the fuck his name was or whatever, but he on trial for murder, y'all. And Annalise got to go to Cleveland or whatever. She goes to Cleveland and she sits down and she meets with Wes's mom, Rose. And she bring this big ass motherfucking packet. And I'm looking like, what the fuck is this, bitch? It's like a goddamn summer break packet they give you in school. And Rose flips over the paper and it shows that the dude, whoever the dude was on trial for murder or whatever. Rose gets up, about to leave, and Annalise was like, wait, you know, let me help you, like I can help you. So you already know Annalise set all this shit up or whatever like that. So I'm just like, bitch, anybody got time? So we go back to the regular day-to-day or whatnot, and Annalise is at the hospital because she went to the doctor to get her wounds checked out or whatever. She was getting wrapped or whatever. Tell the doctor that she's tired. The doctor says everything is good. You know, she can go back to work. And Annalise was like, oh, I wish you wouldn't have said that or whatever. Annalise ain't trying to go back to work, y'all. Annalise like, fuck that shit. I want to stay in my bed. I'm tired. I don't feel like dealing with none of these motherfuckers. Fuck them. Everybody out to get me. I ain't trying to motherfucking help nobody. Fuck everybody. So I'm like, you go, Annalise. I feel you. So Wes also goes to the doctor because Wes hasn't been sleeping well. Wes only been getting like an hour of sleep a day or some shit like that, and he's tired as a motherfucker. So he tries to go to the doctor to get some sleeping pills, but the doctor ain't going. She like, like, I know how y'all is. I know what y'all, I know the game y'all be trying to run. You know, I was there myself, so like, I'm not giving you no sleeping pills. So Wes like, okay, bitch, like, what you mean? Like, you about to give me my pills. Doctor wasn't budging. She like, try me if you want to. So Wes was like, all right then, but, you know, if I commit suicide, then it's on you. And the doctor was like, bitch, wish you wouldn't have said that, because now I got to keep you. So Wes just sitting there looking dumb as shit. She puts Wes in a fucking psych ward, like under suicide watch and shit. Wes just like, what the fuck? He calls Laurel, tells Laurel, like, bitch, come get me, because this bitch tripping. Like, all I wanted was some sleeping pills. And the doctor lady, she seems very concerned. Like, she did her job very well. She just kind of irritated the fuck out of me. Or if I was in that situation, I would have been irritated too, because she was just doing the most. Like, she was digging for, I don't know, it kind of seemed like she was digging for information. Like, bitch was trying to like get an award. Like, she was kind of tired of just being this mediocre ass doctor, and she really wanted to just, you know, do something good for somebody so she can be recognized as that bitch. So she was just like, you know what? He gonna be my little subject. What's wrong, Wes? Why do you want to hurt yourself? Why you not sleeping at night? What's going on in your life? You know, I heard about Annalise. Is this why you not sleeping at night? What's going on? Talk to me. Wes just like, bitch, leave me alone. Like, it's just because of law school. Like, I'm not sleeping because I'm in law school. Like, that's it. It ain't got nothing to do with nothing. She just like, okay, well, I mean, like, just let me know. He like, girl, I mean, what you want to know? Like, my mama died when I was little, and all of this stuff is going on, but I'm good. Wes kind of opens up a little bit and let her know, like, he basically watched his mama die or whatever like that. Like, it was blood everywhere. He knew he was supposed to, or he should have ran over there to check on her, but he couldn't or whatever. He was kind of frozen, and she died in the ambulance on the way to the hospital or whatever like that. And the doctor lady was like, okay, well, I mean, maybe your boss Annalise getting shot kind of triggered something from your past and whatnot. So I was like, whatever, bitch. So back at the house or whatever, all the kids is tripping because they feel like Annalise is not fucking with them no more. They don't understand why. Annalise, she kind of is giving them the cold fucking shoulder. She ain't trying to deal with them. And Laurel just ain't got time. So Laurel goes in there and talks to motherfucking Annalise and tell Annalise, like, bitch. So Wes is in a motherfucking psych ward, and they not letting him go. So we need to go down there and get him. Annalise was like, no, we don't. He good. He good where he at. Like, you know, I'm not going to get him. He good. So Laurel like, what the fuck you mean, bitch? What you mean not going to get him? Like, you still mad? Like, bitch, you still bitter? Like, oh my God. Like, why would you leave him in there? Like, all he wants, like, you asked, she was like, you asked him to do this. Like, all he wants is forgiveness from you. And Annalise was looking at him like, bitch, I didn't ask you for all of that. Like, I'm going through so much right now, and I really don't need no mouthy ass motherfucking Italian to be talking to me like this. Bitch, you fired. Get out my face. And I was like, damn. I don't know. It's something deeper to me with fucking Annalise and Laurel. I don't know. It just be weird. Like, I don't know. But then again, Annalise's relationship with everybody fucking weird. So maybe I'm just reading too much into it. But anyway. So motherfucking Caleb pops up. He came over to talk to Annalise because he needs help trying to find Philip. He said the police ain't trying to tell him nothing, and he don't know what's going on. This nigga becoming more and more impatient or whatever. And Annalise was just like, look, I got so much shit going on right now. You are not my priority anymore. You got a lawyer. You and your lawyer need to go figure this shit out. He just like, you know, we did it before. Like, I need you, Annalise. And he was like, she was like, boy, I can't help you. Bye. Like, get out of my office. So he leaves or whatever. Michaela, old thotty ass, you know, she kind of, oh, Caleb, oh my gosh, what's going on? Like, can I help you with anything? He like, dang, bitch. I mean, like, did Annalise teach you to be a whore too? I was like, and Kayla like, oh, like I'm the whore? No, I think you the whore. Like you slept with me and then you wanted to show me the gun after you sleep with me or whatever. Like I was here for you and all of this blah 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 or whatever. And motherfucking Caleb was like, yeah, I did sleep with you, bitch, cause all I wanted to do was smash. That's it. I just wanted to smash. It wasn't nothing more than that. And kind of cracked her motherfucking face, and I was like, bitch. So Annalise come in the living room, and she asked them niggas like, why is y'all all in my living room? Like, why the fuck is y'all here? So they kind of like, bitch, we working. Like, what the fuck you mean why we here? Like, bitch. So she like, you know, like, get out. Like, the fuck, I want my living room back. Like, I want my house to myself. So fucking, I guess Laurel wants to get an attitude, and Laurel kind of spills the motherfucking beans that Wes is in a psych ward, and Annalise is not trying to get his ass out. Annalise want him to stay in there. So everybody kind of getting their little fucking feelings and shit. Like, that you selfish. Like, you going through some bullshit. Like, I don't understand. You asked us to do all this motherfucking shit, but then you want to give us the cold fucking shoulder, and you want to motherfucking be upset with us off the shit that you asked us to do. Bitch, fuck you. We out. So everybody just dipped, and I was like, y'all know y'all need to pass our class, right? But I was like, whatever. So they all go over to fucking Connor house, and they just sitting around or whatever discussing motherfucking Asher. I don't know, this whole fucking episode they was kind of like tiptoeing around Asher and shit, and they was sitting there discussing Asher, kind of like saying like how they didn't like this nigga or whatever. And I was like, damn, Asher can't never catch a motherfucking break. Like, they be doing Asher so fucking low. So he overhears them talking about him or whatever, and they went and got Wes out, or they went to try to go get Wes out, but Wes was released early or whatever like that. The doctor bitch let him go, and they all in the car or whatever. So Asher kind of confronts him, or kind of confronts Connor, and was like, you know, he overheard what he was saying or whatever like that, and they kind of hashed that shit out and try to make it seem like it wasn't what it was. But I slick wanted to like pop out of nowhere, like, don't be fake, like, bitch, you know y'all was in there doing Asher fucking wrong, so I mean, just be real. Like, the fuck. So they had a freaking case about this lady whose son was killed by this other guy named Jason. They had a fucking plea hearing for second-degree murder on Jason, alright? And the mama fucking stood up and she was saying something, y'all. Like, I really didn't catch what she said, but then they had like a little discussion in this little room where she was like, she basically told the judge or whatever, Mrs. Dabney. I was like, hey, Mrs. Dabney, I see you, girl. She told the judge or whatever that she was trying to talk to Annalise and the other prosecutor, but they wasn't trying to hear shit she was trying to motherfucking say. So the fucking judge granted some shit. I forgot what the fuck it was. But they sat down in this fucking room, and she was kind of like crying to Jason, trying to tell Jason or whatever, you know, like, she just want closure. She just want this to be over, and she want him to be truthful, and kind of, she want him to help her out. So, you know, Jason was kind of talking to her, and he was saying all these little sweet, just, you know, he just was crying his little heart out, and he was just letting her know everything she wanted to hear. And then he just flipped that shit, and he was like, you know what, fuck it, like, I shot him. I was like, ooh. And she was like, he was like, yeah, I shot him or whatever, and I'm sorry, and his phone rung and it was you, and I didn't want you to find him like this, so I text you or whatever, like, I love you and all this other stuff. And I was just like, I don't know, I was kind of lost. Like, this case kind of lost me, because I'm like, okay, was Jason and the son friends? Like, I don't know if they said how these motherfuckers met, or if I know, I probably missed that shit, but I don't know. But the mama was kind of fucking remorseful. She just was like, she still kind of, she forgave him for that shit. And she didn't want him to suffer in jail or some shit like that. I was like, you a good one, because bitch, it couldn't have been me. I probably would have jumped across the motherfucking table on his ass and fucked him up. The prosecutor wanted to up the motherfucking charges on him, and she wanted to give his ass the death penalty. And I was like, you a dirty ass bitch. Like, you just dirty. And the motherfucking mama, she was like, no, Annalise, you can't let that happen. Like, you gotta fight for him. Like, I know he killed my son, but bitch, I don't want this like an eye for an eye type of shit. Like, you need to, you know, do your job, bitch, because you slacking. And they fucking got in a little case or whatever, or got back in the courtroom. And Annalise was arguing to the judge, trying to tell Mrs. Dabney, like, you know, this bitch over here, she being biased as fuck, because Jason said some shit back there in the motherfucking room that's not supposed to be disclosed out here in the motherfucking courtroom, and she's trying to use that and be biased as fuck on her decision on sending this boy to motherfucking jail. Can we just go back to our original motherfucking deal that he had with the 15 years? And she kind of said something like fucking all lives matter type of motherfucking shit. I forgot from word for word. It was something about minorities being treated motherfucking equally in the court system and all this other shit. All lives matter. But they was like, you know, we're not gonna give you the death penalty, but he gonna get life in prison or whatever. And Frank wouldn't talk to Nate about Annalise. He like, this bitch ain't been acting right or whatever. Like, you need to go on and put that zaddy zick on her, so, you know, she can be all good. So, you know, Nate was just like, bitch, get up on my face. Like, I ain't trying to hear all that. Like, you ain't even supposed to be over here. Like, leave me alone. You know how Nate be. And he fucking, you know, he did it anyway, because, you know, he missed Annalise. You know, Annalise got that So he went over there anyway with some motherfucking China food. And y'all know, like, China food mixed with black chocolate mixed with Annalise's bitch, it was going down, okay? It was going down. So he went over there or whatever, so Annalise wasn't there. She was dropping off that thick ass goddamn summer packet at Wes's apartment. And fucking Laurel takes her old ass. She went over to Frank's house. She was arguing with Frank about keeping secrets and all this other bullshit. Like, why you keeping secrets? Frank's like, you keeping secrets too. He's like, but I'm not keeping secrets like you keeping secrets. Like, you be keeping no secrets. I be keeping secrets, but you be keeping secrets. And I was like, bitch, who cares? So then she was all like, you know what? I just can't take it no more. I didn't even shoot Annalise. Wes did. And now this bitch tripping all over me. Got me going motherfucking crazy, doing all this all extra shit. And I just ain't got time for this. Like, it's just been weighing on my little Italian heart for too motherfucking long. Like, y'all go figure out that shit or whatnot. And he was just like, damn, like, okay. But she was like, okay, but still, like, you still be keeping them secrets, though. And I just can't do it. And I don't even understand, like, should we even be together right now? I guess not. Like, I'm gonna see myself out, all right? I'm gonna just go, because you be keeping all of these secrets. Like, just let me know. Like, tell me. He was like, I killed Lila. And I was like, who the fuck is Lila? I had to think, like, who the fuck is Lila? But it came back to me, y'all, and I was like, bitch, why would you tell Laurel that this bitch can't even hold water? You see, she just fucking ratted out fucking Wes. Like, bitch can't motherfucking keep a secret. Why, she about to go tell every motherfucking body that he killed Lila. We gonna find motherfucking Laurel in the goddamn water tower. Watch, this bitch gonna be motherfucking dead next. But to top it all motherfucking off, Connor S. receives the video. He calls Annalise and he talk about he received this fucking video of them. They was running out of fucking Caleb in them house the night Annalise was shot or whatever. Connor had blood on him and shit. Did he have blood on him? I don't know. But they ran up the motherfucking house or whatever like that. And come to find out, Philip motherfucking recorded it. Philip was outside in the motherfucking bushes the whole goddamn time. Why? I don't know. Yeah, next week's episode is going to be crazy, y'all. Like, I can't wait. But yeah, y'all, that was my review. I hope you all liked it. If you did, give me a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't. And please share this video. Like, I cannot stress that enough. Like, share this video if y'all at least chuckled or, you know, got some valuable information out of this video. Till next time, everybody.